Scooby-Doo. Grade A under A is a hypocrite, and I'll explain why. But before I tell you why, I want to say that I love Grade A. I'm going to continue to watch his videos regardless of this. He's a funny motherfucker, but he made a video about tipping that sort of pissed me off.
Waiters and waitresses don't earn enough. It's not my fucking responsibility to pay their bastard salary, is it? That's their boss's. Complain to him that you don't get paid enough, for fuck's sake. Not me.
He has a decent argument that the system for tipping is crap. Mainly it's there because none of us wants to be a jerk to someone who, for at least the moment, is in a lower social position and is holding their hand out for a little extra cash. And we know that that person in the lower position holds a certain amount of leverage during the interaction. That's where the threat of spit comes in. It's because of this threat that I have a rule when I go to a restaurant. I don't complain about anything until the food arrives. I don't complain if the waiter's slow in taking my order or bringing me my drink. I even try to appear to be pleasant when he's not around. Don't get me wrong, I'll complain if I'm really unhappy about something, but that's only after I get my food. And under no circumstance will they get my food back to fix a problem. No redos on food. None. It's because I'm so paranoid. If I give you my food back, I may as well just let you spit directly in my mouth. It doesn't matter that it probably wouldn't have happened. It just takes one asshole to spit in my food, or just one person who's having a bad day. We already know that assholes exist. I'm not giving them a reason to spit in my food. While we're on the topic of spitting on food, why on earth don't pizza boxes have a sticker on them that would prevent a driver from opening the box? Once the pizza is placed in a box, the box should be closed, and a sticker should be placed on the box to seal it shut until it arrives at my house. A sticker. You know, that thing that would cost 0 time and 0 money to ensure my pizza wasn't tampered with? By the way, I don't need you to open the fucking box to show it to me before I accept it. Keep the box closed, you jackass. This is how it works. I give you money, you give me the pizza you brought without opening it. If you arrive and show me that it's the wrong pizza, I'm pissed off even though I haven't paid for it yet. If you arrive and show me that it's the correct pizza, I'm pissed off that you even opened the box, so I'm not paying attention to whether or not it's the right pizza. So there's no reason to open the box. Let me be pissed off if you brought the wrong pizza after I get inside. Back to Grade A. He's upset that we have a social system in the United States that's in place to ensure servers make a decent living, and that he doesn't get his food spit on. But it mainly seems like he's upset because he's expected to fund it directly. But if servers in the US got paid more, the cost would be passed along to the customers. They wouldn't ask you for
$20.
Instead, they'd ask you for
30 fucking quid.
So Grade A is going to pay one way or another. He just doesn't like having to pay for it directly. He tried to give himself a back door by saying something about tipping being optional in the UK, and that's how it should be. But that's BS when it comes to food service workers in the US. They seriously make less money, and you would pay more if their bosses had to pay them more. So it's a social contract. When you leave the house in the United States to go eat at a sit-down restaurant, you should be tipping your server. So why did he start off the video with the clause of tipping? It's because Grade A has a Patreon account, and he wants you to tip him. It's probably because YouTubers get paid shit little. The good ones deserve a little bit more, so they hold their hand out by making a Patreon account. Look, I'm not against tipping or Patreon. Just don't complain about having to tip while holding your hand out. You have 1 million subs, Grade A. You aren't eating beans and rice every day. But a lot of those servers who make shit little in the US probably are eating your leftovers, so they aren't going to be spitting on your food. By the way, I always leave a decent tip unless I'm really pissed off. And when that happens, I make a statement to the waitress or the manager before I leave instead of running off. Or even worse, paying the bill, not leaving a tip, not making a comment, that's just cowardly. If you don't have the balls to make a statement to a person who's responsible for what just happened, then your balls are only appetizer size. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Comment below if you want to say something, and who doesn't. Subscribe if you want to be fourth. Scooby-Doo out.